they are willing to try something new every single day and put in 1,000% effort. But it's when you walk into that class where it's something you've worked on and they have the aha moment of how amazing it is and the kids are learning more than they had previously, it's pretty incredible.
Honestly, what has me feeling the most successful is when we have an awesome 4-block class. And that means the students were on, they were with it, they were fired up, 100% of hands were flying up, and when it happens, it's amazing because they're right there with you. They're so motivated, they're so invested in what they're learning. And it doesn't mean they're right all the time, it doesn't mean it's easy. A lot of times that involves kids taking risks and having the totally wrong answer, and then one of their classmates is there to pick them up. But it's just one of those classes that you're like, oh yeah, these kids really do care about their learning, they're right here with me, and they're fired up. And those are the days that I leave and I'm like, yep, that went really well.
I feel most successful when students feel successful. And there are a lot of those moments, but I think those moments are both hard to achieve, but easy to notice.
I think when they have that aha moment, whether it's they get through a challenging problem, make a connection between their lives and what we're learning in class, those are the moments when I think, you know, my kids are working really hard, and when they realize that overcoming challenges is something they can do and feel successful at, and that it actually can be fun, that's when I feel the most successful.
We talk a lot in English class about how the idea that without struggle there is no progress, and I think for us, for my students, I think they feel successful, I think when they've gone through that struggle and then emerge sort of with that larger realization, that larger feeling of success that that's come from overcoming something hard.
I feel most successful when I see my students being successful, and I define that as a kid being able to do something that he or she was not able to do before, and then kind of realizing, hey, you know, I'm smart, I can do this. That's when I know I've done a good job.
A lot of the success that I see is more long-term, and so I think the most successful moments are when I see a student in 7th grade who I worked with in 6th grade who has improved dramatically in any capacity. I think typically it looks like a lot less time with me, honestly. And so I joke around with some students and say that, you know, the less I see you, I think that the better it is. I miss you, but it's great not having you here in my office.